Hi guys! So today I wanted to do another updated version on how to get rich and adopt me, pet-wise and money-wise. I'm pretty sure last time I only did pet-wise, but today I'm going to do pet-wise and money-wise. So let's get started. My first tip is to become a baby when you are just like doing tasks for your pet or just like trading with people. You will get double the amount of money as you do while you're being a parent. Also, you get to run a little bit faster while you're a baby. So yeah. All right, my next tip is to get some pets and stuff from online sellers like eBay and stuff like that. So if you go to eBay, you will see that there is a lot of pets and stuff that you could buy from sellers. I have a Flyride Evil Unicorn here and a Mega Flyride unicorn as well, and they are pretty cheap actually, and it is really affordable, especially if you don't have that many pets in Adopt Me and you don't have anything to trade for stuff. Obviously the bigger and better pets are going to be more expensive, like the Bat Dragon, $62, which is more expensive, but I mean it's good for the pet and the value. Alright, back to Adopt Me. Another thing that you have to be kind of careful with buying off of eBay or Etsy or anywhere else, getting pets off of those places, you can get scammed, but you just have to make sure that they are a trusted user and they have good reviews. Alright, my next tip is to try and get a cheap vehicle. You don't really need a very expensive vehicle, but it is pretty helpful when you have no ride pets or fly pets and you don't have any vehicle or anything to go anywhere. It is nice to get a cheap vehicle. So you don't want to get one of the most expensive vehicles. You just want to get a vehicle that is just cheap and that works well. So let me show you in the vehicles. Alright, so obviously you do not need an airplane. You don't need the best cars on the market. You don't need a helicopter. You don't need any of that stuff. You could get this bike, which is great because you and your pet can be on it at once. It can take you places. The motorcycles are good, but for the price, I don't really know. But anyways, I would kind of just get a bike or try and try and get roller skates out of the presents and stuff, because then you can take them anywhere you want. I mean, if you obviously have a ride pet or a fly pet, obviously that would be better instead of buying a vehicle, but you could do that. You could definitely do that. Alright, the next thing that I recommend is to not waste your money on things. I'm pretty sure I said this in my other video. Don't really waste your money on presents or anything like that. People are not going to want to trade for presents, and people are not going to want to trade for this legendary car or strollers in here. I don't really think anyone really uses strollers in this game, to be honest. Everyone's on their pets or picking up their pets and stuff like that. It's not really worth it. Alright, now trade. Try and trade as much as you can, and if you find a good offer, take it then and there. If you don't think it's a good offer, then you could just decline. I promise the other person will not be sad at all. It is just a part of the game. Some people will like your trades, some people won't. It's kind of just a part of the game, and you really want to take a good trade once you see it, because if it is a good trade, then people are going to want it as well. So just take the trade and then just move on, and don't be afraid to get scammed. Scamming always happens. It's happened to me literally a million times. Yeah, so yeah. And if people don't like your trade, don't get super beat up about it, because it's not the end of the world, I guess. And bargain and be like, wait, can I offer for this? Can I offer for that? Can you add? Don't be like, oh, it's not a good trade, but I'm not going to say anything, because then, yeah. For the ancient dragon. Alright. Okay. Another tip that I have for you is to not get mad. Wait, I think I already said that. Yeah, but don't get mad at people when they don't accept your trade and stuff like that, because, I mean, it always happens and stuff like that. So let's see if this person says yes or no. I feel like this is a good trade, but I don't know if people would actually trade it for it. And don't get beat up about it. I mean, they're like, bro, the minions are so ugly. I mean, it's not about how, okay, it sometimes is about how cute they are, but I mean, that dragon is ugly as well. It's just like really rare and stuff like that. Another tip that I would also take is don't make your dream pet based on how rare it is. Make it based on how much you like it and how it looks and stuff like that. And like, because you don't want you don't want to be like, ooh, I really like the dogs, they're so cute, but since everyone likes the, I don't know, bat dragon, then I'm gonna say that because it's super duper rare. Only do what you like and what you want. Don't follow other people in this game. It will not make you succeed and stuff like that. Alright, now these are actual tips. I feel like I was going more like tips and stuff. Now these are going to be hacks and stuff to make you rich. Alright, so if you guys have been up to date on Adopt Me, you will know that they had a new update where they put all new pets in the new eggs. Now, I would, if you really want one of the more legendary pets in the eggs, I would try and trade for them, because you're probably going to get a better chance of people saying yes to that instead of people saying no, I guess, if that makes sense. Now, I wouldn't waste your money on something like, if you want a legendary from here, you're probably not, I mean, sometimes you can get it, but it's not the best chance, so I would just try and trade for it, so you're not wasting money and you're getting what you don't want. So yeah. Next is buy the eggs that are not too expensive and not too cheap. So these ones are pretty cheap, $3.50, and if we go over here, these ones are super expensive, $1,450. So you don't want to buy either of these. I mean, I would maybe buy this one if that's all if like you don't want to spend too much money and you don't have that much money. I would go with this one, but for me, I would always buy the pet egg because it has good chances of getting good stuff. Like, I've gotten ultra rares from this one. I usually get good ultra rares, and I've gotten a few legendaries from the pet egg. I have never ever gotten any ultra rares or legendaries from the royal egg. I've only gotten uncommons. And over here, I have gotten, I think, rares and uncommons. I feel like I get from here, but the pet egg is probably my favorite egg, and it is just the best for me. It's kind of based on what you like, but for me, I definitely like the pet egg. It's not too expensive, not too cheap. It gets you good items. It gets the job done. All right, now I'm going to try and do some trading. All right, my next tip is to not trade like something that you really love and enjoy for something that is less than its value or something that you absolutely do not like. You can have your opinion on the stuff, but for me, I would never trade my unicorn rainbow right here, my neon unicorn, for a neon dragon. It's just never gonna happen because I really just do not enjoy dragons as much as unicorns. You can have your opinion, but that's just my opinion. And definitely do not trade your best pet for something less than its value or one of the worst pets in Adopt Me. It's just not good if you do that. So yeah. These are all pretty much pet tips, but here are some of the money tips. All right, so I would always try and take the pets that I do not like or do not want, and I will trade them. I mean, not trade them, sell them. So you can make a party and put a cash register. So just go to edit, stuff, search up cash, and it will come up. Then get the golden cash register or the regular one. I like the regular one because, I mean, it's less expensive and, you know, it works. So just go outside, then go to your mailbox, tap on it, throw a party, selling stuff, and then just start party. I'm not going to actually start the party because I don't want to, because I have nothing to sell. But if you have some unwanted items, it doesn't even have to be pets. It could be pet wear, it could be strollers, it could be food, it could be toys, it could be games, not games, gifts. It could be anything. Usually you want to go towards more of the food or the pets because that's what people want the most of. I feel like people don't really want the other stuff, so try and stay more towards the pets and the food because that is what's going to give you the most money from people, and also people are going to want it a little bit more. So yeah, do your tasks. It will give you more money. Just come here, see who is thirsty, okay? Get something to drink, get something to eat. Give yourself a time of the day. So you give yourself 30 minutes to do your tasks. Then 15 minutes to go ahead and trade. Do whatever you want in the game. And then you have to switch back after a little while to do more tasks, do more tasks. You could give yourself 5 minutes to do your tasks. It doesn't matter. You could have 3 minutes to do your task. It doesn't matter. You just need at least 1 minute to do your tasks. Because that is what gives you the most money in the game, okay? Like, instead of selling your stuff, if you don't want to do that, just... Okay, another thing that you could do is just go AFK for a little bit while you're a baby, while you have your pet out. And then 5 minutes later, it's going to be so many tasks. You will get rich after you do all those tasks. You might get $100, you might get $1,000. I don't even know. You will get a lot of money from doing this method, especially 3 times in a row. You could just sit 5 minutes AFK, come back, do all your tasks, $300 straight right there. Okay, do it again, there you go, $1,500 stacks, okay? That is your key. You have to do your tasks. I know it's not the funnest thing sometimes, but it's fun to bond with your animals sometimes, okay? Okay, so my next task is obviously to not spend your money on stupid stuff in the game. Obviously, you don't really need petware unless you want your pet accessories and stuff, and your pets to look nice, which I don't really use petware most of the time, but some people do, and I know you can get petware from not eggs, gifts and stuff like that, and from the pet shop. You could do that, and then keep them in your inventory for a couple years, and then after that they should be a little bit rare. Not the rarest that they'll ever gonna be. Obviously they're not gonna be as rare as pets are ever gonna be, but it's still nice to think that you could sell them for a lot of money in a while, but I wouldn't buy strollers. I barely use strollers. I have too many strollers. I don't even use them. Okay, I definitely buy food. That is probably one of the only things that is actually good to buy, and it's really good to have that on hand, because then if you're trading or something and you want to do tasks at the exact same time, and you don't want to go to the nursery for your pet to drink, or you don't want to go to the store, or not the store, the school, you could just take it out of your backpack, and that is it. Yep, make sure you have at least one vehicle. I feel like 1 or 2 vehicles is good. I think I have I have a good collection of vehicles. Toys you don't really need unless you want to keep them in your inventory for a little while. I have this bunny leash from Easter, which was a little while ago. And then some gifts, which I don't really open the gifts. I mean, they don't really give you the best stuff sometimes. The only thing that you should worry about in the game pretty much is pets and money. You want money to buy more pets, and then once you have more pets, that equals the richer. So you want to get more pets, more eggs. Anything helps, okay? Anything. I mean anything. Doesn't matter if you have something rare. That is pretty good, okay? You need to have at least 1 rare, okay? 1 rare in your inventory. Then you can go do your tasks with that, get more money, buy more pets, buy more eggs, and then you'll be the richer. Alright, I hope this video kind of helped. I know I didn't have that many good tips, but it is a little update from the last one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!